what's up, y'all? This your girl Gibbs. Welcome back to the channel. This is a Cigarette Diaries video. I had the greatest weekend ever, y'all. My hair growed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pay attention to the last video that I uploaded. And I'm just feeling lovely. It's the bae, y'all. It's the bae. He has me like so wide open. But before I even start on that, let me go ahead and give my disclaimer. If you happen to be under the age of 18 in this video, it's not for you. If you happen to have very sensitive ears for swearing, a very religious person that just can't stand to hear a bitch say hoe, cunt, fuck, shit, motherfuck, asshole, and all that other stuff, this video is not for you because I might be using all of the above. Now, with that being said, before I even begin with my weekend, I want to give a shout out to Tatiana Mercedes. Now, if you don't know who she is, I will put her link at the bottom of the video. But girl, I remember going to this club in Tampa called Cosmopolitan Lounge or Cosmetology Lounge. And that's so hood of me saying cosmetology. But anyways, Cosmo something lounge. And it was like this big ass thing with a pipe to it where we can actually take a puff and hit it. And it was like some type of herbal, apple type of herbal substance that I tasted while smoking, you know, out of the pipe because I seen everybody else doing, and I was like, hell yeah, this is a club where it's free weed and everything. But when I hit it, I was like, what the fuck is this? But it's okay because it makes me look cool and I'm blending in with everybody else. I didn't know what the hell it was. And I happened to be looking at Tatiana Mercedes hookah tutorial video, and I was like, that's the name of that shit that I was smoking in the club. So I went out and looked for a hookah everywhere in my area, couldn't find one. So I went on eBay and I put in hookah, and bam, only $34 damn, free shipping and handling, and they gave you like all of the shit that come with it, and it's very easy to assemble. So I hooked that bitch up, and now here she goes, and she is pink, y'all. I call her Miss Hookah. Yes, Miss Hookah is right here. So this is a new accessory to my Cigarette Diaries, y'all. She's just basically a water pipe, a water, you know, yeah, you might want to call her like a bong or something. I don't know what the fuck, you know, because I really don't know that much about her. I'm just getting to know her. Me and this bitch just met. We on good terms right now. So me and her is cool, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck you want to call her, but it's the real, you know, like the technical words is hookah. Hookah. And I'm smoking not no weed. I know a lot of people think I'm smoking weed. I already hit the weed and everything earlier, but I'm smoking this here hydro herbal molasses, which is nicotine and tobacco free, and it's called Tropical Storm. It's a mango flavored herb, and it's actually called shisha, and I learned that from my girl Tatiana Mercedes as well. So I want to give a big shout out to her. Now let me tell you guys about my weekend. It was the best weekend ever. Me and the babe, we had much fun. We went to Universal City Walk. It was so romantic. We walked around, stood by the water, and talked about different things and everything. And we also went to the Florida Mall as well as the Fashion Square Mall. Went to Torrid because Torrid is like one of my favorite stores to shop for, you know, us plus size ladies. But I gotta say that to shop online at Torrid is way more better to shop in the store because the store doesn't have that much to select from and everything. And so yeah, we went around and just had fun the whole weekend. He actually cleaned up my whole apartment, y'all. Like, I'm actually like moving into a temporary apartment. I know you guys like, damn Gigs, how many times you gonna move? Well, I'm moving into a temporary apartment because they're doing renovations in my apartment, which is good because they're gonna cut it out and take everything out of shit. So everything's gonna be new when I get back. So I won't be in my apartment for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, because they're doing renovations and shit. So I've been moving, well, you know, starting to pack, and I put shit all over the place, trying to find a receipt for some shit that I wanted to return. And basically he just cleaned it all up for me, and I thought that was cute. And this is not his first time. As y'all seen on the pictures before, he cleaned, he like vacuums and cook and massage my feet and all that. So the bae is really earning his cool points. You feel me? I had so much fun with him. We actually was playing around on the webcam and shit, and I uploaded some pictures on my Facebook of me and him. I'm gonna just put a few out right now, so check them out. Isn't that so cute, y'all? Like, I think that we make the best couple ever because he makes me laugh, and I'm like so happy. Y'all know how I was before. I was like, "Ah, I'm gonna grow up to be an old woman and shit," which I probably still will end up being an old woman in the future and shit, alone on a porch talking shit about everybody that passed by. But right now, it's just me and him. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like picturing myself on a porch, acting like the lady that's sitting out the window on In Living Color that be like, I ain't the one to gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. You feel me? And talking about everybody, and you damn sure better not say nothing about Miss Jenkins. Y'all remember the chick off of In Living Color? She played the lady that's sitting out in the window talking about everybody that passed by, but she loved her some Miss Jenkins. Then she end up talking about Miss Jenkins. I kind of picture myself being that type of person. Anyways, back to the topic. So, I basically am doing this cigarette diaries to tell y'all some shit that's been bothering me, like really irking my nerves lately. And I had to write them down so I don't fucking forget. Y'all know weed just make you lose all your memory cells and shit. I don't know how true that is, but I damn sure had to write the shit down to basically tell you guys the 5 things that I really hate. So I wrote down 5 things that I hate, and I'm going to get right into it. And I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to it too. First thing I hate, which actually happened to me the other day. Don't you hate when you walk past somebody or happen to just, be standing somewhere or something, and you get the feeling that somebody's looking at you, and then you actually look and see exactly who was looking at you, and you be like, boo bitch, say hey or something. You feel me? Don't you hate that shit? They be looking dead at you and don't say nothing. I'm like, damn, it's common courtesy to say at least hello or something. And then sometimes I take to the initiative to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, because I notice that they're looking, but they don't say shit. And I be like, well, damn, fuck you too. You feel me? That shit gets on my motherfucking nerves. And another thing too, it's like they look at you. You expect them to be looking at you, and when you guys basically look at each other's gaze, you expect them to turn around and act like they wasn't looking or something, but they ass be still in blank stare mode. Another thing I hate. Don't you hate, and I actually said this on my Facebook. I did it like as a question of the day because I always do questions of the day. And as a matter of fact, while I'm talking about my Facebook, if you haven't added me on Facebook, go to the top of the screen on my main channel. You will see the Facebook symbol and the Twitter symbol. Touch either one of those, it'll take you to its destinations. Add me or follow me, either one. But anyways, on my Facebook, I do questions of the day all the time. So I had to ask the question, if you have a cart full of groceries and you see someone that's coming up to the line that you're in with like 2 items in their hand, would you let them skip you? This is what I hate. I hate to be the bitch with the 2 items in my motherfucking hand, and there's people in front of me with a cart full of groceries. I hate to be that bitch because I know they see me with 2 things in my hand and they got all that shit. Please let me go by. You feel me? Like, I mean, sometimes I could stay because I'm a patient person, but if I'm in a rush or something, I at least expect someone to have like the common courtesy and say, hey, you only got 2 items, you can go ahead of me and shit. You feel me? But then again, when I do be that bitch with the cart full of groceries, I don't know. Like, I probably won't let a bitch get by with 2 items in their hand. But don't you hate that shit when the shoe is on the other foot? I know you guys hate it. I know I hate it. I don't know about you, but I hate that shit. Third thing I hate, and maybe you can relate to this too, when you talking to someone and they be like, huh? And you be like, bitch, if you can you can hear. Like, you heard what the fuck I said because you saying, I hate that shit because I know they heard what I said. But then I have to sit up there and repeat the same shit over that you just heard. So you be like, Or this is another motherfucking thing I hate. When a bitch you be talking to, you give them the common courtesy to listen to what they're talking about. And when it's time for you to talk, they do one of these. Like as if you're bothering them or you holding them up or some shit. Like you're running out of time or something. You want a time limit to hold the conversation. And I'd be like, damn, bitch, if you one more motherfucking time. They'd be like, like they just agitated with the conversation or some shit. Like it makes me feel disrespected because I actually listened to what the fuck you had to say, but when it's time for me to say some shit, you and all that other shit, like as if I'm talking your ears off or some shit and you don't want to hear the shit that I'm trying to say. That's some shit that I hate. That's like number 3, right? Okay. Number 4. Remember, y'all, I gotta, see what I wrote. Now, this one, I must admit that I am guilty on this shit. And a lot of y'all that's watching this video is guilty on this shit, too. I guess it's okay when you have one picture up doing this shit. But having all your pictures posing like this with your lips pouted, that's some nasty looking shit for real. Like, I look good in doing the lips pouting on my pictures. And I've seen a lot of people that do look good doing the pouting thing with the pouting lips and shit. But everybody can't do the pouting lips. Everybody can't. Like, it's not for everybody. And then for every last one of your pictures to be like you can't take a picture with a straight fucking face. All of your pictures got you pouting your damn lips. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. And this is the last thing that I hate. Number 5. And it's like, okay, it's like probably petty to some of you guys, but it's like something that I notice a lot. I even see people do it on television or, I see people do it a lot. I don't do this, but I see other people do it. When you cry, for whatever reason you crying for, you can be crying because someone died, or you can be crying because you broke a nail, or you can be crying because someone hurt your feelings. But whenever a tear come out of your eye, I absolutely hate when a person wipe the tear off and look at their hand like they was crying blood. Like, for real, like, what's supposed to be on your hand? What the fuck is you looking at? And have the nerve to keep wiping their eyes and keep looking. Like, as if it's going to be a different substance on your hand. Bitch, it's tears. It's not blood. You're not crying blood. What the fuck is you wiping? Nothing but tears. Like, I can understand, being that we deal with makeup and shit. I can understand if you're doing like this and you're looking at your hand and it's mascara on your hand and you're crying your mascara out of stuff. But what's the purpose? Like, for real, like, if anybody can answer this question for me, please do it in the below section, in the comment section and everything. What is the purpose of wiping your tears away and looking at them? Like, what the fuck are you expecting to see on your fingers? Like, that's just something I hate, for real. And I guess I said I was going to give y'all 5 things I hate. But being that this is just something that I just made up to do a video on 5 things I hate, I was sitting here contemplating, like, should I tag someone on this video? But that's something that I absolutely hate. I hate to be tagged. I know you guys probably be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I hate to rain on anyone's parade. I watch people do hauls. I watch people do tags. But I hate to be tagged. And I will not tag anyone in this video. But if you want to do a video on 5 things you hate, you could do a video response on it. But the reason why I hate to be tagged is because a good tag is great. I would do a good tag. A good tag, something like in my mentality would be something like what my girl Pink Pussycat did. 10 things that turns you off on a man. That's something that I can relate to. So I'll do a tag on that and shit. But if someone tagged me to ask me 5 things that I ate for breakfast for the past week and shit, like, what the fuck? That shit be boring as hell. That's the reason why I left that whole BBWTV1 type of shit, because it was boring as fuck, to be honest. Like, it wasn't as boring because, you know, I hate to get into it. I know you guys, like, damn, gigs, this subject again. But fuck y'all. If it wasn't up for me and the other girls, you know, that shit would be ghost town. And if you don't believe me, just go to the channel and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. But other than that, that shit was boring as fuck. And I know a lot of people, like a lot of y'all that are subscribers of mine, could agree with me. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it real. We're just being realistic. That shit was boring as hell. And if you send me a tag that says, you know, let me know 5 things you ate for the last week or some shit like that, and it's boring as hell, I absolutely hate that shit. I really do. But anyways, I just wanted to borrow your ears for 15-16 minutes and talk about things I hate. And like I said, if you want to do a video response, you're absolutely welcome to do a video response. But I'm not saying that this is a tag. Of course, this is a cigarette diaries or anything. And I still want to say that I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just keeping it real as far as the whole, you know, BBWTV1 thing or whatever. But anyways, y'all go out and get y'all a hookah. I love my new bitch. This is my new bitch, y'all. Hookah. Miss Hookah at that. Like, she is phenomenal. I might try some weed in this bitch. I might do. I don't know. Like I said, me and her just met. We just getting to know each other. So, anyways, this is Cigarette Diaries. This is your girl Gigs, and I holla. Bye.